Well, Dr. Calvert's great in that he always asks, how's the family doing? But beside that, he always had a really good overview of what's going on in your oral care and those kinds of things. So he's really good. And if we've got some things that need to be attended to, we discuss that and come to an agreement on how that should be done. And he does a great job of bringing those things up, making those things aware of that you need to be aware of.
The staff here, I have to say, some of them have been here almost as long as I have, and my familiarity with them, has grown into a friendship. They're wonderful, always friendly, always accommodating. I haven't had an experience that required me to complain or feel dissatisfied with the work that was being done in my mouth. Everyone here is really wonderful.
I always feel that when I come here, I get the best service. He's thoughtful about what he does. He keeps you informed. He tells you what he thinks is happening with your teeth and what you might be able to do to prevent things from getting deteriorating. And I just appreciate his service.
Anybody that has issues with their teeth should come and see Dr. Calvert. He has a good manner of talking to you about what needs to be done, and he is a really good dentist.
I was in the other day for a checkup, and I realized I had been here for 7 years. And when we looked at my folder to look at some of the progression, the two notes that I had requested, or the two things that I had requested of health and then cosmetics, were on the folder. They remembered from my first visit, so that meant a lot. They listened to what I wanted as a patient.
His staff is just top-notch. They make you feel comfortable. They know I don't like getting shots. They make sure that I'm, can relax and breathe. They stop if you feel that you are in any pain or if you're having difficulty breathing. They're very good about that.
You hear people that say, I've had a root canal and it was just the most horrible thing. I've had 4 or 5. I didn't have a problem. It was not painful either before or after. Dr. Calvert, on any of his work, he's not gonna have any pain.
I had a crown done, but it was so easy I forgot it. I used the nitrous, I think, during the procedure, and I never had any problems afterwards at all. I just basically slipped my mind, but that's pretty important.
Dr. Calvert is great because he tells you what you need done. He doesn't candy coat it, and I like that. And he makes sure that he works with you, makes sure that, you're not in pain, that you understand what's going on. If you need payment plans, they're good about that too.
Dr. Calvert and his staff was always really good about letting me know, like, hey, this is gonna feel like this, and don't worry about this. And if you said, oh, that's really hurting, then they would be really good about adjusting what they were doing or lightening their touch for each person. So I never feared coming here.
Another draw for me to come to Dr. Calvert is that I live in Southwest Austin, so this is convenient for me. I used to have things up by work, but it's just so much better to have a dental home near where you live. And I would recommend people to come to Dr. Calvert, because he is a good diagnostician and he understands by looking at your teeth what's happened.
My confidence level in Dr. Calvert has, again, stood the test of time. I've never had an issue with something he's done with my teeth or my children's. Never had anything that has been substandard. He does excellent work. He's meticulous about what he does. He checks and rechecks. His skill level, I believe, is the most excellent level.
I think Dr. Calvert is great because he is very caring. He is very professional. He actually cares about how you look and how you feel. The staff is wonderful too. The staff they care. They're more like my friends than they are, professional friends, not just friendly, but they're very friendly, very caring.
Just taking the time and sitting down and really talking to me made me feel really special, and made me feel important, and really helped me to make better informed decisions about, how I was going to proceed in my dental care.
Dr. Calvert is great because he's really personable. You can tell that he's a real person. He's not out to steal your money. He has a family. He obviously cares about his staff. Most of them have been here a long time. I've seen a lot of them here for many, many years. So I would say it's just he's warm and friendly.
The staff here and Dr. Calvert, they're all friendly people, and they're real helpful. And I think you'd like them.
We have great insurance, but we don't want to spend a small fortune on everything else. So I think the prices are reasonable. I don't think I've ever really had to deal with insurance. That's an excellent experience. I don't have to make it my problem. All I have to do is show up, relax, and they take care of the rest.
You want to keep your teeth as long as you can, because you only get one set until unless you have to replace them. And if you're going to have to do that, then you certainly want to use someone like Dr. Calvert to make sure you get the right kind of care and long-term prospects for a good result.
You have different relationships through life, your doctor, your dentist, and a few others that you really want to have a great deal of confidence in. And Dr. Calvert, I have all the confidence. I don't worry or wonder. I come in and say, what's next? Where are we at? What needs to happen? So it'll be a relationship for the long haul.